James Gunn shuts down Batman #2 rumors. Well, how about that? Here we are, once again, Cosmic Book News. Hey, look, it's the Batman. So, James Gunn, of course, is the grand poobah of DC Studios and all that good stuff, and is developing his DCU. Meanwhile, Matt Reeves will continue on with his Batverse, which will, so far, will remain separate from the DCU. So, James Gunn went on Threads and shot down some recent rumors. So the rumors originated from scooper Daniel RPK, who has been putting out a large amount of rumors as of late, with some, or most of them, obviously not true. I don't know. I haven't kept up with all of this stuff, so I don't know what else he said. But as an example, I hadn't heard this either, that this might not be true. I'd heard just about everybody jumped on this, but he says here that Daniel RPK did say Pedro Pascal is playing Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards in Marvel's Fantastic Four, which the trades picked up on. However, we're still waiting on an announcement. So I don't know. Is there some doubt that that was all nonsense and still up in the air as to who's playing? I don't know. As for any other rumors he got wrong, I'm sure he did. I mean, a lot of people do. But anyway, as for this business with Gunn, so Daniel RPK's latest rumors about the Batman #2, which he claimed is going to feature Dick Grayson and a bunch of villains with Clayface. Yeah, I'd heard that one. Hush, Dick Grayson. Wait a minute. Dick Grayson's not a villain. Well, that would be an interesting turn of events, wouldn't it? Well, not really. Unless Hush or Clayface poses as him, then. Professor Pig and Scarecrow. Well, Scarecrow was featured in the Nolan films, but then also the Joker, and the Joker had a brief cameo in The Batman, and wouldn't be surprised if he showed up in the sequel. So, but as far as having Scarecrow be the main villain or something like that, maybe. But the Clayface one, I thought, and a lot of people did, with none of it confirmed, but it's likely with yet again another version of Batman grounded in reality, like Nolan did, only better. The original Clayface, which was this disgraced actor who was getting revenge on the film studio and the fellow actors he felt wronged him. So it was kind of this murder mystery type thing. And that basic outline would work in this iteration of Batman. So makes sense. And so it's possible that that is what would be pursued. But maybe not. So, however, that's not true, as James Gunn shot down the rumor on Threads. He said, nope, totally made up. Jersey Joker 23 responded saying, watching James Gunn pop up in rando Threads post to shut down bullshit is my favorite activity on this app. Well, I'm sure there's more to come. So anyway, Daniel RPK addressed getting the rumors wrong on Twitter, now known as X. As for the Batman #2 stuff, everyone gets stuff wrong. I guess you mean gets stuff wrong. I will own to it. Like with most of my stuff, I got that info from a grid. And while those are usually correct, they could have wrong info on them once in a while. Yes. Well, that's the case. Some of this, is it possible some of this was true? Like it was an approach that they were looking at, maybe even some concept art, and then they moved somewhere else. This type of stuff happens all the time for movies. However, Gunn said, nope, totally made up. That would mean there was never any version of the Batman #2 that featured these characters, I guess. Because it appears this is only the response to these castings. I mean, are these characters being in it? And he says, nope, totally made up. So the only other possibility would have been that an approach to this happened before Gunn, got the top job, and would be seeing where the Matt Reeves is going with the Batverse and all that sort of thing. So anyway, it's known Matt Reeves is developing an Arkham series set in Gunn's DCU, so maybe we'll find some of those villains in there. Yeah, that's a possibility too, which is also another possibility here that signals got crossed, the telephone game, and by the time it reaches this RPK guy, it gets muddled and that kind of thing. So, whatever. In the meantime, still waiting on the script. There's no script, so it's just an idea. James Gunn referred to this. He says, I heard a pitch, no script yet, as Gunn said previously on Threads in response to a fan questioning, what about the Batman #2? Have you read any drafts or heard any developments? And nope. Well, a pitch, yes. Also, a fan questioned Gunn, why isn't director Matt Reeves, the Batman, allowed to exist in the new DCU? It's not an allowed thing, Gunn responded. It's Matt's choice, and we respect that. That's a little odd, because Matt Reeves doesn't own Batman. So if because one of the quickest and easiest ways for them to reset and stuff seemed to just carry on with Robert Pattinson as their Batman going forward. Like he should have shown up at the end of the Flash movie, and then there you go. You're off to the races for your new DCU. But no, Matt doesn't want that. And for whatever reason, he carries a lot of weight. I didn't enjoy the Batman. I found an awful lot of flaws in that. Mood and atmospherics was cool, but there's a lot of problems there. And at this late date, still doesn't have a script. That could be a problem as well, because the release date for the Batman #2 is October 3rd, 2025. So better get on the ball there, So there you have it. Apparently, according to James Gunn, this was totally made up about any of these villains, and even Dick Grayson. I suppose that Dick Grayson could show up, but not necessarily be Robin, and they would carry over for perhaps a third film. But then, I don't know, what if the Penguin show isn't any good? And then the Batman #2 isn't any good? Then it's like a Batman 3 is unlikely. So, but anyway, apparently none of this is true. I mean, even though I thought, the Clayface rumor kind of made sense, but guess not. I don't know, because according to Gunn, nope, totally made up.